to me. But FNS is not the kind of guy that you want really playing on the chamber. That's more of what, I mean, Victor tried it previously, Marv's going to try it here today. They want Ye to be playing the Jet, and they want fragging potential, huge amounts of it, coming from the chamber. And FNS, he's been amazing today, but he's not normally that kind of player that you can rely on.
Because why Optic don't practice Breeze? Because you can always have a permanent map. It's just in the grand finals you come from lower bracket. Then
something new here, Pansy and Hypok. What do you make of this?
I just feel we're going to find out how deep this rabbit hole goes, right? This is like Wonderland right now with these two, and I don't know if we're Alice or who is at this point, because Optic pulling out a curious comp. Now, what do you make of this?
I mean, it feels a little more comfortable seeing the names next to the agents. I mean, Marv is lethal in that lurking position, right? He's been such a key late round piece for Optic in a number of different ways.
Does Marv play chamber much?
Yeah, another comfort pick.
I think I've never seen him play chamber.
But let's go back to the realms of reality. Let's find a little bit of composure here and talk this through.
Let's get real. Let's get real.
Oh, tech.
Speaking of technical pause.
A little bit of time to talk about that, I guess.
Brilliant. No, we do need to talk about not only the fact that I am very jaded. Thank you, Desk. Appreciate that one. And I'm willing to be made a believer, right? I'm willing to let this happen, but coming back
first
to
tech pause in a while,
here, this should be.
I wonder what's happening. Is it production or is it players?
It should be, yeah. I mean, again, we're going to test the recovery factor of Optic, or at least the prep factor here, the innovation
gear
sort of factor, whether or not they've cooked up anything that's going to really, really work for them here.
I don't think it's on Optic side. I think it's on
I mean, you could argue that there's a bit of tape to work from, how well they can apply that here. We've seen that demonstrated very, very well previously by Optic. Yeah, I'm very doubtful. I'm very doubtful. That's the issue, because you always talk about, yes, these are power players, but that switch up a role can really kind of upset the tempo, you know, the comfort in communications, timings, things like that. It just, these slight adjustments can really throw things off. And Optic, where they have looked best is having this robust support system, utility investment. Yes, we're going to build around Ye here, but can Marv really deliver on that role? Again, on the attacking side, eyes don't naturally draw towards him as much.
I think for me, when I consider this game, I'm trying to think of what sort of scoreline would bring me back to normality. What do I need to see from Loud that makes me go, okay, we get to unlock the full best of 5, right? Like that's obviously what we want here. And I do need a commanding scoreline. I need almost denial of any double digits near Optic. I need it to look like, hey, there's a reason that we play this map and you don't. So again, I do need to see a little bit of confirmation of brilliance here from them, because they've had some very close maps and it can be arduous in those sort of games. And this should be quite carefree for Optic to an extent, if you think about the pressure and the way it applies. So
they don't think anybody's there.
Victor leading the way forward. He's going to cop a little bit of damage and splash through it. Wait, he found Aspas in the heels.
Oh, the shock.
He had no chance of that. Going to dip away just before the shock dart comes in as well. Dink towards Sadak and crashes. Going to find one. Jump peeking on 3 HP. Of course you are, Victor. Going to fall back away from this as Jay is going to be catching the cross as well. There are layers to this. Like an onion.
The double sheriff lurk.
Love a bit of
coming up the mid door.
Jumping down from that on a wild swing.
Zero trade potential on that.
Dude, everyone is so hurt.
You're giving them nothing. The literal green wall is still up. They have to go through so much to even try and find a way back into this. Sassy and Panicata, what are you going to do? Okay, Marsh found already one of them. This is clean. That's 5 alive for Optic.
Optic give no opportunity back into sight there for Loud. Again, I gotta say, just desperation to find something. Jump peeking across double doors. And Aspas, if he's going to be playing this position, he has to be very, very careful.
Sure.
I think a lot of these hits are going to come through. We talk about the support system, the utility usage for Optic. If they can isolate him and find that kill, again, it gives the opportunity to that free plant towards main as well. They don't have to save plant on the right side of this pyramid. They can plant it open.
Again, now it's how far does this go? I look at what can FNS do as well as an in-game leader. Ooh, aggression. There is a trap to this. And if it gets removed, that should be an indicator of something, but going to use I'm going to kind of try and get around, and Victor's like, no, not today, actually.
No
I'm
nonsense.
still watching that. And for me, it's, yeah, how much can FNS do on a map like this, trying to call a whole new look? You've been given, you know, a new set of cards to try and play with, completely different card game to try and work out. And for now, it's still looking kind of flawless. It's early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if Pancada and Les can find anything here, but Ye has so much control, so much space here, and actually Les going to be spotted out. Finds the wall bang as well.
Right, fair enough.
You can see the smiles on the faces in the player cams.
Oh, was he gonna try to knife him?
Yeah, actually Pancada
Oh, never mind.
removed as well. Again, actually on the other side of things, it's a little bit of a role switch up as well to have Pancada be the one to move across to the chamber.
It's been 2 flawless rounds, right?
Yeah, back-to-back Prime Gaming flawlesses. Is it happening?
No.
All right. We'll check back in 5 rounds or so, I guess.
Yeah. Give me like 2 full gun rounds, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you at that point.
Honestly, if Optic play like they don't give a fuck
feel
this
like
map,
we're watching like the possibility of
because
something
I'm
great,
sure
but
they don't really have
then,
anything.
You know, reality. You know, you wake
There's-
up and it just doesn't happen anymore. Sadak
there's a chance for them.
Fruity with it. The underhand flash is so good. Aspas and Sadak, I love that play. Just crunching towards middle. Like, guys, you've been running this. We know what you're up to. Not gonna happen again. Yay with the upgrade though, gonna dive on in, gets himself a rifle, and actually has facility now to cross towards A. They're gonna be able to get that side cross in. There could be a flank coming in though, so there is a bit of a time limit towards it. Looking towards that spike going down.
Obviously, the trap's removed with Marv falling. Victor has to opt towards that safe plant. Pancada's here so early.
Yeah, when do they even consider this? When does this become something that internal clock determines is a problem? But they're so dedicated towards... Ooh, the shot goes out from Pancada. He doesn't find what he wants, but it's a trade. Les finds Victor and Crashes comes right back in. Yay, what? Excuse me, Optic. This is not meant to be what you're doing here. You're on the bonus round. Ye's barely alive, but it doesn't matter. It's still a body to try and get past Sassy. Has to overextend to find Crashes.
Oh my gosh, what?
Him. Okay, maybe I'm aboard. Maybe. That's 2 standing, 2 rifles now come through. That's
is it mental boom?
They can push the money right back down for Loud here.
Crashes, man. Goes huge, finds this first kill. Then the second, actually the follow-up. The swing from Ye to secure that kill onto Pancada. He was the threat in that round, Lauren. As soon as Marv falls, so much space to be taken. And like I said, the timing, he's so early. As soon as the spike's planted. Wow. That is a massive swing. Converting the bonus here.
And talking about pressure, that puts it right back in Loud's corner, right? Like, hey, this is your map, remember? This is the one that we don't play. You better turn up now. This is when you start getting a little worried, getting a little nervous. There's already Ye starting to feel himself pushing further in towards the site. A quick beheading towards Sassy.
What the fuck is happening?
Get right into it. Crashes.
Clean.
Quelling the problem as Aspas did slip the net. Les finds Ye. Okay, they are still being a huge problem here, and I kind of like that. Getting under the skin.
3v3, but look at the HP here. Les on 5, Aspas on 21. A Vandal to work with, but... Ground to cover. Pancada going to find one onto Crashes, though.
Absolute shots and a half.
The ball's going to cut them off.
That's 2 of them, though. Can they trade it effectively if they do go through that? Let's see if they can make it right. Oh, he gets outdone. Les has got him. And this could be the answer right back out.
Oh, they have an idea. They have an idea of where he is.
Has to deliver. Stand and do anything. No, Aspas waited so patiently.
Well, the eco.
Finds the timing, finds the defuse, and Loud. A stark reminder, this should be their map.
Convert that Thrifty again after conceding the bonus.
Yeah, they haven't showed gameplay yet, but they've shown the cinematic reveal.
Finances.
Yeah,
Ye actually up to 9K.
With ult.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. With finding 3 rounds unanswered, Crashes, Ye, and Victor all now sit on their ultimates. Actually, we'll be able to spread the funds as well to make sure Marv has got a rifle. Loud I'll be honest, especially in these buy rounds, they have to start preventing Optic from finding a plant. Also finding the first blood. Because Optic, I mean, even you see Ye there, the willingness to dig so deep towards spawn. First time actually Optic going to lean towards B in the early round, and there's a Viper's Pit to deal with.
But I like this from Aspas already starting to walk tube as well. It instantly allows for rotation. I really like that.
Look at the setup.
Get out of my way.
Towards Archers. See Pancada tucked in deep. Sassy actually going to clear out with the Owl drone.
I'm so prepared for this.
Yeah.
You are powerless.
No snake bite either.
Nope. Okay.
Did he get tagged?
What you got for us here? It's not
Oh.
clean enough. Yeah.
Wait,
Loud
let's
are
just
so
drive by
prepared
someone.
For that. That was a gorgeous round from them. Perfect rotations, beautiful positioning, even with everything that Optic brought out there.
Can you get your dogs
made
out?
no
Kaide's taking care
odds
of them
to it.
right now.
And just that push up alone from Aspas taking so
Damn, I
much
actually haven't
space.
eaten yet. I forgot.
And whether or not Loud can have that sort of comfort in any of the other rounds that Optic decide to explore towards B, we'll have to wait and see. But
How do you forget? It just happens.
it's going to swing right back in favor of Loud, and actually on the back of the Thrifty conversion. Look at their funds now. Aspas immediately punishing Ye. Get a key engagement towards Tube here.
That's really setting the bar, isn't it, going forward of, hey, that's a fight you might have to have.
Right here. Glasgow kiss from the Owl Drones. It's Marved actually now. The back of Sassy being forced back. Interesting here is there's lots of space that Optic are able to find. The wall's going to go up.
Is he gonna get the molly off?
He baited the
Yeah, he
drop,
did.
and I'm wondering if they'll be able to find any value off the back of that, if anyone gets a little bit hap-handed. The Aspas, okay, so it's gonna kind of...
What is happening right now?
Reassure that there is still a play here, but Mars found Pancada, so...
I've
Again,
never seen this map played
is
this
huge.
way.
They've been able to just slip a little bit deeper as Crashy's threading the needle, but just spots a player out of place. Gonna try and find this extended fight with Aspas. Not pretty enough to make it work there.
Wait, he pushed through A and now he's...
Positions. Sadak noting one on the way back in. Aspas aware of it too. Good work to clear. And now the two isolated on the side. Marv drifting across. Got a little bit, but it'll at least allow for the plant to come in. Marv has to be key in this though. And I guess that's
finds
one way to do it. Starts well and now can hit that rotation. And you've got to look at the other side of things for FNS. He has to play his life here.
The plant is open, so Marv now repositioning. Can actually be in a position to bail FNS out. If he just tucks into brick, sorry, and then Marv can take first contact.
He's got to play a little bit deeper. If he goes down first, it's all for nothing. FNS takes that first real contact. That's lovely work. The push and pull between the two. Sadak has no options. Optic toying with them now. Converting
Dude,
the round when they did.
this match is like so scrappy right now.
Scoreline building in their way. 4-2 here.
Textbook stuff. Once again, Marv repositioning, allowing FNS, like I said, to tuck in behind bricks. At that point, feels so comfortable for Optic. That's the opener as well. Marv finding a key fight towards B, and actually Victor on the other side, things following up. Beautiful round from Optic.
Nice! Good job, John. Good job.
I feel like they're playing carefree here, and that can be a really dangerous game. No expectations on them, at least in this map on its own, but a complete parallel to how Loud will be feeling, in my mind. Substantial pressure, have to deliver on a map that's meant to be in their favor. Obviously, at this sort of scoreline, has to happen now.
So if Optic can find another opener here towards B, it's a slow approach here, almost to the minute mark on the clock. This time around, actually Loud, playing a little deeper. Backhander actually going to spot out a lot with that swing. Resets it. I mean, it's again going to be sassy from Archers.
Gotta be on red alert, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to stay alive here. I mean, it's Ye on the other side, but Optic actually peel away from this.
I'm trying to see if Ye's gonna be able to get given an angle. Oh! Yeah, he did get given an angle. They maybe thought they were hitting the brakes for a second, and Sassy gets punished, as does Less, and now the rotations are desperate. They're trying to get towards the right place, and even just this to cut off the vision. FNS is gonna lock down the sidelines. They can get that spike across now and safely get that plant in. Marv waiting. Just eats the flash. He looks dead and gone, buried. It looked like he almost got away, but caught in the end by Sadak and keeps a little bit of chance here. For the Loud side, still paranoid about middle having to take the time to clear. Aspas forced to do so, but Ye's isolated Sadak and no trade could have been found. As you can see, Victor waiting in the fumes. Spots a barrel.
Oh,
takes a
dude,
life.
what? If
And now
someone's
the 1v2
suppressed
Aspas,
in the Viper
how
ult, do you
much
see
can
that
one man
bright
do here?
blue? That's
Took a little
crazy.
bit of time with this, but Victor, the only one he's really noted. Good tag, but no frag. Victor's still alive, and you can see the readjust as well. Crashy's closing in, and he's got no idea of it. Crashy's the surprise on the corner, and Optic. They look pretty good here, Mike. I'm getting worried for Loud.
Yeah, I'm already worried, and it's only 5-2. It's still doable here for Loud to string together some rounds and actually having the benefit of the economy at least being built up here. Pancada now sat on the tour de force, so you can offset this purchase just a little bit, but they are going to pump the brakes. They're going to call the timeout.
They have to. This, I said, when we look at what this map means, right, for Optic, it's not necessarily a throwaway. Obviously, you'd love to win it. That's just stupid. However, what it is a no-pressure map in that regard, right? We don't have to win this. We got a whole other map.
Anything's a bonus, right?
Exactly. We don't play this at all. This is, you know, we never really lean on this. It's fine. We can play fast, loose, new roles coming out. You flip the script, you look at Loud. It is the polar opposite.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll be able to see the new. I'll be able to play test
it's going to be Aspas to really
stage and after the match.
Some value in the early rounds here if Loud decide to switch things up. Because Optic, it's another example of you give them the space, they're absolutely making it work here. Struggled a little bit on their attacking side of Bind, but here they have so much control early on. Marv's able to get so deep twice now towards Nest and find an opener towards B. And that's actually when Loud have preemptively rotated. They've got the right read. They keep throwing away rounds like that, it's going to be really, really difficult for them to establish any sort of foundation for this comeback. But it is only 3 rounds. Blade Storm available, Tour de Force available here. So now still have a chance. Actually, Sadhax does have his ultimate as well. Potential here to deny a stacked up execute. That's what Optic decide to opt for. He's looking at if that might be the case. Aspas actually suppressed him.
I wonder if they're going to clear this.
Out in no man's land without a dash. He didn't get cleared by the drone. Potentially he's not cleared.
Oh, the flash.
Perfect here.
They have no idea. Aspas can do so much damage. That's 2 already.
Oh.
Gets a 3rd. Gets a rifle and gets to keep his life. Unbelievable.
Dude, for a second, I thought that flash, he was going to...
for his side to really propel them forward, and he's being just.
I legit
do anything to clear him.
Thought he was going to try to dodge the flash of the drone and see the jet. That's what I thought was going to happen.
What they needed. The 4K, the Prime Gaming flawless, Lauren. Again, it's Aspas. Like I said, he needs to be the one to be the aggressor for Loud. The flash is almost perfect, Ads. I think he's scared to turn it. Doesn't matter anyway. He goes unchecked and punishes Optic for it.
1 enemy remaining.
Just when you need him to as well. Finds a response, finds Loud's 3rd round. Actually on the back of that, we'll get the operator online. So an opportunity for him to actually use that as a...
You want to play? Let's play.
Real catapult into the next few rounds. Been forced away though, from double doors initially. Yeah, he's actually burnt up his dash pretty early on as well, so any sort of burst to this, but Marv will find an opener. That's over towards
There's a
Pyramid.
pick at mid?
That's from mid.
That's a problem.
That's the second time as well Sadak's been spotted jump peeking here.
Aspas, I mean, it'd be a hard trade.
I mean, again, he's out in nowhere. He's out in no man's land.
And now he's feeling very alone. The wall divide, and Aspas caught in a tricky spot. 2 players on the other side, and he's paranoid about middle.
There's nobody holding his double door, so he has to worry about both angles here. Like, well, he has to worry about.
No, no, Jay hears that.
Potentially so much. Obviously, we know where they are and where they aren't, but he's got no idea. And you can see
no dash.
No, he's now stuck in a missed shot. It goes astray. Panic starts to set in. All the fear starting to build up. He still holds it.
He knows there's nobody else there.
And you're absolutely right. While all this was happening, it was only ever 2 players left. And even one of them makes it away. FNS makes a mad dash for it back towards that B site. The spike's going to go down. And yes, they're going to be able to get back here in time, at least to maybe challenge, but already Optic are going to be able to just absolutely...
Oh, Marv's going to get a killer here with his op.
This is brutal for Loud now.
Yeah.
Oh, and Marv's going to make it worse. A quick pick on Pancada, and he's not relenting at all. He wants to take this fight. He'll be the man you have to pass. 37 HP, but he's still standing. Right here. Has to finally relent a little. Leave it up to the others. Yay, controlling middle. And they're getting nothing more. The immovable man still finds 3 in this post plant. Yay's there, and Yay is the one to shut down the account. Optic are pulling out all the stops here.
Beautiful response as well. Aspas completely played out of that round. Okay, he's posted up.
Stream paid gameplay today?
Still
I'll definitely try to check it out.
Finds one, but I mean, at that point, there's nobody else there to follow through. And actually, for FNS, it's almost like, yeah, the operator's there. Guys, hit B, fast.
Even, yeah, it gives you even more incentive, right? It's just like you're already kind of trending that way, so. Yeah, this is tough times. Brazilian fans, to watch this, you felt safe here maybe. You thought this could have been the way back in, the reverse sweep potentially, but Optic proving their metal off that lower bracket run, and you're right. It's quick, it's pacey, and Ye's already
He's sitting on top of the pyramid?
By Aspas, who gets himself out
That's
of danger
different.
as well. He knows that there's more coming his way. The site will be at least kind of given up to an extent. Sadak still fighting for it. The trade does come through, but mid's already been questioned. And Carter fills the space, and Loud holding on to this. Crashies, I don't see this happening for you. You now got so much to try and get past. Man can turn that real easy. A cheeky underhand is not enough to get past Crashies. He knows where one is now, and they're going to know that there was that lurk in middle. He knows where these last 2 players are. Can he at least get the plant down and keep his life barely?
8 HP.
And he might get the timing on this if he is able to get one and back away.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't disengage.
That was almost a
Attempt,
1v5.
That could have been something to truly fear going forward, but Les is alive. Les will get the defuse, and that will be 4.
Great discipline from the young player here for Loud as well. Not to overpeak as soon as that door opens. Actually, when things start falling apart for Loud. Pankala there just in the nick of time. He's still nearly. Thank God they were stacked up again.
Yes. He was. I felt like he almost hit that mode where it lines up for you. Just full like Neo in the Matrix. Just like everything makes sense. A well-needed round there. The Brazilian side.
You see the guy with the sunglasses?
Scoreline close because again, this is. I wanted this to look clear cut, and that is.
I think you get a little Nesco for $3. Yeah. I'm gonna try to download the client afterwards.
As well.
Now, but there shouldn't be depth, right? So that's something we do have to bring up. That if you're not playing a map on a regular basis against high-tier teams, right, you shouldn't technically have the depth to be able to adjust all this much. But again, this freedom that Optic are showing, these good, just kind of, not necessarily fast and loose calls, but just kind of feeling out the game is working very well for them.
Yeah, and ultimately that leans towards FNS, right, to be able to really get a read on the game and call decisively in the mid-round, which we've seen, like that round with the Aspas on the operator towards A, right? As soon as that indicator's shown, Optic are in a position to capitalize on it immediately. So you've got to give credit where it's due. But Loud, is this the start of them stabilizing a little bit here? If they can tie up this half, it would be nothing short of a miracle in my eyes, especially with how it started.
Yeah, well, they've got to stem the bleed. They were hemorrhaging rounds until the last few that they've been able to put a couple back on the board. But again, even just seeing the scoreline, it's still a little baffling to me, a little bit of a conundrum. It should never have been like this. And we do then have to turn the narrative and the idea of this game.
Oh, Ye has the knives.
This could be a 3-0 if it keeps going Optic's way. It does feel like it's going to stop, that Loud should have that capability, but Aspas already going walkabouts.
And this is the man we needed for Loud.
Damn, he's just pushing into cave. He actually might catch the chamber right here.
In the position to find damage, but actually the Hunter's Fury from Crashies will find one. Sassy in response, nothing at all.
Oh.
Marved is on the punish.
Get out of here, Marved. Uncalled for almost, but so aware. So capable. Again, this should be a free plant. No one can challenge. You know that Les is kind of posted on that B site. You know where all these players are going to be. You know where Sassy is after the Hunter's Fury. You got a little bit of freedom. The only unnoted player would be Sadak, who now... That's CT and Victor waiting on the other side. Barrel shown, frag found, underhand, and this man is just shutting this out.
Got safe.
That's it, back away. This is 7.
Sassy might even get hunted down here as well. Marved, eager.
They need these rifles, Mike.
Still wins it, Marved.
No.
And Crashies is going to find the second.
Flawless.
It's a prime gaming flawless, Lauren. Loud, I mean, they're on the struggle bus now. They're staring down the barrel of an 8-4 half on what should have been.
Damn, I thought I was going to go to 4 maps.
To Breeze here. Crashy stepping up for Optic, 13 and 5, leading the charge. Yay as well, 10 and 6.
Like so far, this map has been very like.
Embodiment of a nightmare right now. This was never meant to be the map this happened on. This
It's been an interesting game to watch on this map.
Dragging you out of your sleep to a reality you just never expected, because this was, as said, meant to be the safety net. This was the map that was meant to, if you needed it, bring it back in. The whole advantage of the veto set this into motion. Time to fight, it's time to throw down. Optic get a real quick fight on this. Loud gonna try and fight this mid presence that has been shown time and time again. Crashy's gonna try and deal with it as best he can.
So
At least a player, but it doesn't matter.
Sadak.
Has had enough of this.
Loud now find themselves a 4v3. A man advantage.
I'm not jinxing. I'm just saying that it's been very interesting.
Well, going to be able to slow down anything, but look where Ye's managed to get
How? You can see that slow rotation of the spike. It's going to be there eventually. It's just how much can they keep their attention on Marv potentially?
He's been lurking here so often as well, just to plant the seeds of a potential fake, but then be able to backstab mid. Sassy on the cross.
Might keep a player dedicated. Again, if they can keep a couple more... Oh, Ye's got him! Ye overextends through CT. This is massive. The only one who can maybe divide this is Aspas. He has to be... Oh, Ye! Get out of here! This guy's a god! Straight up!
Did Marv spot him?
He's just going to tuck himself in regardless.
Wait.
He can hold the entirety of mid if he wants the timing. It looks like he's dead. He is. Okay, it's a 2v2.
Do they not see each other?
Less playing back around on the flank. Where does Sadak go? CT or mid? It looks like he's going to opt for CT. That puts him Ye's realms of reality. This guy is just on a tear. Ye is feeling this game. It's all his. And what does Les do with it? Well, you got to go for it, right? You got to do something. You got to try and make this moment your own, because right now you are staring down a dire situation. Ye is being so slippery and time is being bought, and Les is being pulled in every direction. Victor closes down, and I did not expect this scoreline at all, Mike.
Absolute perfection there from Victor and Ye, just to bait and play each other in. I mean, there's nothing for Les to do. And Ye just landing every shot necessary to secure this. Fantastic performance here on Breeze in the first half.
All of Loud's biggest fears have to be coming true in front of them in these seconds, in these rounds. Every single one is accumulating now, because it's not meant to have been like this. It really wasn't.
This is the final? Yeah, this is the grand final.
That's the big question. Do Optic still have more to bring? Or
Dude, it's looking like a 3-0.
And make this game their own. Guys, take it away.
Quite literally, it looks like a 3-0
It was not
from just like the momentum it is.
This was the map that we had the most questions about when it comes to Optic. Sideshow, are you impressed with how well they've done so far? Does it exceed your expectations?
No, I'm pretty disappointed actually about how no, this is insane. I mean, they've just come out and they've only tweaked a few little pieces, and suddenly they look amazing. I think they're really just feeling the momentum.
They may want to stop banning Breeze at this point.
Yeah, I think there's one player I think on Loud that's really trying to keep them in the game. In certain rounds, it feels like Aspas is doing everything he can to keep him up. He's 11-9 now, but he.
I wanna quickly look how much
and it
Loud
feels
has played
so
Breeze.
Herculean out of Aspas, while on the side of Ye, it feels easy, right? It kind of feels like he's breezing, he's just chilling. The team is setting him up super well. Meanwhile, for Aspas, it feels like he's having to 1v5 every single round to try to make something happen, and that's exhausting.
Ye throughout this tournament has been consistently great, but I feel like he's taking the step in this match and this map into absolute excellence. This was Aspas, and what
I mean, they honestly haven't played it too much either.
It's requiring plays like that where he just kind of has to put the team on his back and go, guys, I'm going to try to do something on my own to keep it competitive.
And it's so difficult.
I get scared for the second half here too, because Ye has a wealth of possibility to go crazy on the op, to go crazy on the aggression. This map is a Jets playground, especially when he has the team able to support him.
I mean, Aspas almost reminds me of what Ye was trying to do against Mech back at Masters Berlin, you know, doing everything in his power. But Pansy asked the question, is this enough now, do you guys think?
I think so. This looks to me like Optic in unstoppable form with fingertips already on the trophy.
Yeah, this feels like Final Form Optic 1000%. This is too difficult to overcome.
Oh, well, Bala, you're going to get to keep your hair. But Loud, they have to dig deeper here if they want a shot at that trophy. Take it away, Pansy and Hypok.
This is the last map? Potentially. Optic just needs one more, and Loud need 3.
Right, this is do or die.
So if Loud wants this series, they have to
I wasn't ready for this in this
come back
moment.
from
I think
this,
a lot of us were waiting for those next
and then
maps,
also
as said,
2 other
Optic
maps.
took
But
the ball by the horns, and they've dragged this game as potentially the close. Loud, how much do you want this? How bad do you want to fight for
we'll
this?
see how the
It's up
pistol
to you now.
goes.
You get the attacking side to define it. At 4-8, Optic in the lead.
That's Actually going to try and send 2 down tube here. Try and backstab this A site hold of Optic. There's no trap here, so...
Oh, wait, Vic is like holding it from on top. Do you see that? What an angle.
Gonna find the first though. Aspas elsewhere.
Wait, that's a cool angle.
Good trade out at least. They've managed to slip the net a little bit here. So Victor is potentially about to be crunched. Yeah, brilliant work from Aspas. Maybe he can't 1v5 every round, but he can certainly find a bit of impact here and there. Yeah, Finesse has a nasty little cubby to be in. Oh, that's unfortunate for Crashies, but good work for Loud.
I don't know if I can take another second half comeback. I really don't. Loud get the pistol. We'll see how far this goes. Can they do it once again? Great opener as well. To walk this through again. No trap.
Oh, he had 1 HP.
Optic
from the decay.
The possibility, at least, Victor in position to try and spot that out, but punished for it. Loud come back and says, Pancala actually going to run this through with a ghost, but 2 Bulldogs.
Yeah, he has the Marshall right now. He might be able to work something. Oh, is he just going on top? Wait, this guy is sitting on top and middle, right?
The same triple
I think he just fell.
Down tube. This time around, Aspas going to be positioned towards main.
Is there a flash? Okay. I'm waiting for the contact. Yeah, it's out of sorts. It looked like off the back of contact they want to do a deep flash to try and maybe crunch a player with that right click, but not going to be the case. Optic being handled comfortably. Aspas nasty with it. A flawless round. And Loud get right back on track. We need them to wake the hell up here. Otherwise, well, they won't have a chance to. So Rifle's going to come out now for Optic.
Another bonus round for Loud?
Should be. If it's sticking to the script.
Aspas 2 off the Blade Storm here, so potential to retrieve 1 early on. If he finds a kill, that could really turn this round in their favor. That's going to opt for the Spectre here, so it's feeling as if he's going to be the tip of the spear in terms of this B site hit, because Lent has 4 here with 1 player towards bottom mid.
It's quick rotations though from Optic. Yeah, they're all en route.
Crashies actually managed to get out of nest there.
I have no idea how he's still alive, honestly. Marv looks like he could be in danger as well. This is
we got tags.
Precarious at the moment. Loud going to try and close the gap. Great work between Pancada and Aspas. Still doing the damage, but on the back lines, Optic hold. The slow going to keep that spike safe out of the hands of Loud for now, and Sassy can't quite get it back. At least going to get the upgrade to the Bulldog, but again, what else are you going to do with this now?
It'll be so difficult for them to retrieve the spike. Actually, both should be noted here, but FNS has gone walkabouts on mid. Marv down to 56 HP. He's got to be careful here. Cannot give his life away. But Victor in a really rough spot.
I think they have an idea someone's flanking.
FNS
Look
needs
at.
to speed this up a little bit, and Sassy's already considering
well, the timing's not there, yeah.
So now it just,
oh,
yeah,
he was
lovely.
clearing
Back
it, but then
back.
he
FNS gonna dip away.
got timing sort of.
The assassin gonna make it out, no problem. Sit on a new deeper angle. Pancada, nothing feels safe anymore. The back line has been broken. You noted Victor, and obviously they know where Marv
30
was
seconds left.
earlier on, but again, this is gonna need some real theatrics to get this one going, and I like this deeper hold from Victor again, allowing FNS to sit on that A site, play a little safer. Pancada now, trying to at least crest the corner, and there it is, Victor waiting. 3 stand, 3 rifles. Another round for Optic.
Big win. Big win from Optic to close that out, but Loud, you know, they came into that. Almost doing a little bit of damage helps to get some of these ultimates a little closer. Aspas now on the Blade Storm. Potential here to run the operator, and yeah, look at as if that's going to be the case. Position towards mid here, whether or not he's going to find
what's with this shed?
Double doors. Same setup once again from Optic as well. Actually, with the adjustment of Marv being over towards A side, at least investing a trap this time around.
No, they're going to work the op.
Down the fort towards B site. Now should almost be expecting this operator purchase. Now it's noted. See how now Optic react on the back of that. Almost anticipating a B hit. With only 1 player spotted in mid. Yeah, this is it feels like a little gamble here. Well, an overread almost.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to pay off.
I think it's because, well, they have an alarm bot towards, they have both alarm bots towards A.
Long time. As Loud building in towards this A hit.
Victor's got his knife back online now. It would be the perfect timing to invest this.
Yeah, I think they're starting to question it because Crashies are starting to drift back over towards the safe site. So I'm surprised they haven't. Oh, I guess that'll do it. No worries. Fragment gonna follow. Victor gonna fall off this. And FNS tucks himself in the corner.
Created this pocket once again. There comes the knife from Victor.
And there's a flank on the route as well. You can see it, Yay, in those back lines. Aspas has to go huge here.
Yeah, he does. Well, he has to get this door open at the right time. FNS is unnoted by the Aldrone because of this pocket.
The Kingmaker himself could be so essential to this round. He's going to hear all these steps.
Oh.
He's going to call it out, but Aspas finds Victor. But there he is, unleashing. Just
but Ye's on the flank.
There should be the follow-up from Yay. It's perfect from Optic. As much as Aspas could have been a problem with this time, it doesn't matter. It slipped between the fingertips, and he's going to just face the music here, as this may be the last chance to dance for them, as 10 will be on the board here. Aspas desperate to take him down with him, but it's done for. It's cooked. That's 10 now for Optic.
And they remove the operator. FNS, man, with the trap play. Just a little pocket to play from, and he absolutely punishes Loud. Beautiful setup.
So nice.
Again, actually, the trap goes off as well, makes it even worse for Loud. They can't even get out of dodge.
The timing from Yay to be able to get around there, just on the back of that trade towards FNS. Super nice. Well, welcome to Loud's absolute dread and torment. This was never how it was meant to be. This was never the intended outcome. And Aspas again has to be almost destroyed at having to pull this one forward at this point. Desperate for an opportunity. Pleading for a chance here, as Optic are giving them nothing.
No angles presented here for Aspas with the Blade Storm. Again, same setup from Optic. They're happy to just sit really deep on this. Victor, no,
I'm actually curious.
Early on. It's just
Since Optic knew the format,
and the Aldrone.
I wonder if they slightly like went over Breeze like a little bit when
More passive angle as well could catch that. Aspas
what is it called?
doesn't do this diligently.
Like before going into the series.
And Marv hyper focused towards middle, but while this happens,
I feel like they would have.
Towards that A site hit, but again, deep play doesn't get anything. I think off the back of that.
Because they definitely they're doing their rotation as well.
Again, it's Sheriffs.
Yep.
It's light armor. It's a Guardian.
Panicada, though.
Panicada's actually found FNS, so that is the one real Guardian of that A site removed. This is a chance now for a plant. This could be much better for them. This could be a big chance, maybe 7 if they get it just right. Fragment finds nothing, but Marv does. Gets out of danger, but there's still a player in mid.
Oh.
Doesn't see Aspas. He was so paranoid about that for a while. As Ye's gone down, as Crashies, Victor, and Marv. How do you find these final players? I guess this readjust is going to make it even harder here.
Sassy's got the Hunter's Fury, but he's playing so deep that Victor's ultimate, I don't even think cancels it out just yet.
No, I don't think so either. A tap on the spike. There it is, called in. Victor wants in. Tries to push further. I don't think they can dig them out of these positions. I don't think they can do much about it. Victor's going to sit this, so they've got to check on the defuse. He gets to halfway, but that's about all it's going to get as Marv. Gonna try and back away from this. Operator to hand is valuable enough, and Loud gonna stay alive for another round.
Is it a best of 5? Yes, it is.
To life here with a thrifty round win. Perfect execution, removing FNS so early and making perfect use of that space.
He needed it so badly.
Again, anticipating the null command coming through as well.
Oh.
And that's how it came through. Right. Do that again then. Completely, and by the way, FNS was playing right side of Pyramid there. He's not even tucked up on his wall.
Teleport's ready. That works.
Looks like the double operator kind of is coming out here. I believe Marv's gonna pop the ult. So a new look.
They got the double up.
Technically can suit this map incredibly well. Those long...
This map is such an op-dominated map.
And the ult as well. But no one actively
Ooh, but the
looking
Hall
tube at the
split
moment, so
onto
I'll
the
be interested
Viper
to see
ult.
if that comes around in the end, so they're being hyper proactive.
See how
in the
this
middle at the moment
goes.
for Optic.
Victor at least preemptively looking to use his knife here just as a information gathering tool. Ahead of any contact just yet. Crashies, he clears.
Saw it,
He's
he
spotted
saw
one
it.
come through, yep.
He knows there's now problems. Victor needs to be on red alert. He's going to try and back away in time. He now knows what the plan is. They've found them. At least for now. FNS going to try and keep control, but they've broken through by the door. That's good work already.
Oh, what?
A little sloppy from FNS walking back in. Panicada already had that. Yay, can't find a way through. Crashy's locked out as well. The wall should facilitate the cross, at least to get the spike planted. Yay, a little late on it, but he's going to get there in time. Crashy's did find Sadek, so it's not over yet, but retaking with these operators.
Oh, double off the retake.
And there's the ult on the other side coming out.
Viper's Pit to completely cut off one side here. 2 snake bites available for Less as well. Can Optic break through? It's still a 3v3.
Okay, Ye picks up a rifle though.
Have to make use of the time here.
How do they clear this? Anything left in the kit? Not
Les
really.
has volleys too.
Les is going to play that time perfectly. A shoulder shown and a spray committed. Crashes does well. He found another Yay. Found Panacana. And now it's just Les in a 1v2. But time, they've got to close this down fast. And Les, he gets one of the way. But time, I don't know if they've got enough time on this. I don't think they do at this point.
Oh, no.
No
Wait, does he have it?
Yay.
He's got it.
Yay.
Oh, he does.
You cannot use the green wall against Optic. They get the defuse and they get the round.
Wait, did Les have mollies right there?
Sassy has 2 shock darts there as well. It's perfect from Optic to dig that deep, completely wrapping the Viper Spear. Like I said, they had to make use of time to get to the backside of that ultimate. 2 snake bites, 2 shock darts.
No, I don't think he used them yet.
They had so many tools at their disposal. Ultimately, it's on Pancada there.
Dude, if he threw the snake bite onto the spike right there,
nothing out of that.
I think it's hard to say.
No way
if it got halved, then
loud, a sweating
they still would have won. But if the molly with the Viper ult killed the person that was actually sticking the bombs, then that would have been.
I've got to say they've dropped the ball.
That would have been the round win for them.
Massively.
And that's something I wouldn't really put with them. They've always looked quite good so far in this tournament. I don't think they've looked pressured like this before.
I'll be honest. I mean, even domestically here, it's almost skewing the perception. Breeze, they usually do, period, do not lose post-bombs.
No, but Eric, he was like
the biggest success factors for them on Breeze. So to see,
oh yeah, it's true. The ulti would disappear.
Like the pressure's on. Overthinking slightly.
Yep.
Eager to really be decisive and not allow Optic to creep up closer and closer, but I gotta say, you just gotta stick to your guns there. You have to. They had all the tools.
Optic is 2 rounds away from
and they fluffed it.
The championship.
How many times we brought out how young this roster is as well? Some of the players coming onto this stage. This is where those nerves happen. This is where that comfort that Optic has. You know, when I talk about FNS being a kingmaker, he brings out the best in these boys. He makes them thrive in these scenarios, and he's put them on 11-7 right now, and we go back into this. This is Loud's moment to try and find something.
There's nothing left in the bank.
And it has the Iceland buff.
Here. Bulldog, light shield.
It's not pretty. It's really not pretty.
They're going to try and get Sadak pretty deep in tube here to make use of his null command. In that AoE, way more effective. It's going to force Optic all the way out to the right side of default. Doing exactly that. Remove FNS's utility. Should open the front door here.
Yeah, this crunch looks perfect. Sadak's even found Marv. This is great. Good beginning. FNS. What? That shot is filthy. Takes down Aspas, has no right for it. Panic has to respect that. They have to respect this. Yay gets put down to 29 HP. Crashy's still trying to
that's a good play to get off the spike. There's no point of planting the spike if you're just gonna die anyways. Like in this situation, you want to keep as many numbers up as possible.
From Loud, a resounding response in their dire hours.
What's Econ looking like?
On the back of Sadak, like I said, it's going to force Marv into that very awkward position.
Eco, but Ye has knives, plus they've been winning every eco.
FNS lands a disgusting shot onto Aspas with the Spectre. I mean, dashing into nothing. There was no safety net there for Aspas to even survive, but throws his life on the line. Loud convert.
When are you and Kaide going to do a house tour?
3 rounds.
I'm not too sure yet, but we do have furniture,
there was
so...
nothing left for Loud.
That was it. It was the Bulldog coming out.
So it was actually pretty nice.
What a critical moment in their story here today. But you can't underestimate Ye popping those knives out. Push himself up a little deeper into towards shoot. Maybe trying to address this issue of players creeping through. We've seen this a couple of times now. They've been trying to make this play. Now Ye is going to put himself towards it. Pancada on the other side.
Is he going to clear
Ye,
this?
does he clear it well? Yes, he does!
Oh, he was pulling out like a different gun or something.
But it's only frenzies beyond that. A rifle did get recovered for Ye, but again...
Ye can throw a rifle to his teammate.
It's back to business. Take the site.
Yep.
Rifle dropped across. Ye delivers it. Posts it up. Lesso so aware of the flank coming in, but the timing now. Victor holds. It looks
The
like
timing.
chance of it, but the timing. Victor's been allowed a moment up and above we go. They just don't allow
Oh, Les caught
this
Vic.
time. Les again finds Victor. This is Loud doing exactly what was needed. I got a little nervous. When Crashies does that, it's fine. It's fine. Loud are fine.
Are you allowed to stream the Fade gameplay? Yeah, I will.
Yeah, Force 3. Yeah, cool. Force 3 repurchases here for Loud, but for Optic, obviously we know coming into that, not an awful lot to work with other than the Blade Storm. Actually seeing Marv throw the operator in the mix once again. Optic actually going to call the timeout here because it's starting to get a little tense.
Yes.
Loud win this buy round. You've got to expect they're leaning
They got Marved on the op though.
Absolutely.
Which isn't a conversation we should even be happening.
No.
I mean,
I'm off script, man. I didn't have my notes ready for this yet.
it's another second half from Loud that's just,
Yeah. And last time we what? An OT?
yeah.
It's getting closer and closer. These guys are truly resilient to the core. Don't know when they're
Well,
done.
I mean, you
great
posed
to
the
see.
question. This is the depth of Optic here on Breeze being tested.
That's
This is all on the fly, right? You've
Yes.
got to assume it's all on the fly.
And again, I'd say some of these players are great at that, but it is very hard to do that against
I
a
mean,
collective
here
who
on this
plays
stage,
this. So again,
when you're not even meant to win the map as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference, right? So it's like, again, for me, I'm just waiting for that penny to drop. The Loud.
Oh,
just
caster
go,
ring
"Alright,
for
let's
Optic
shove
seems
it
like,
now.
I don't know.
We've had enough.
I think that caster's
But
just
I'm like,
thinking about
every
who
single time
logically
there's
they
that
think
moment of
are
danger,
gonna
They've been
win.
able to at least roll around with the money coming back into their pockets. So there's a full purchase for Optic here and another chance to book in 12, which is bare minimum OT. Now on the other side for Loud, they do have a good buy coming into this. Ults, not quite there yet. But again, the rifles are at least in the right place.
Here where Ye decides to post up. A bit of a switch
Gonna
up,
retire and
actually.
become a caster? No.
Yeah, Finesse
I
trying
will
to get
not be
away
doing
with,
that.
Again?
Yeah, the same trick once again in the previous round, but this time, he actually, he does set it up, so potentially here to try and bait somebody to clear it, but Loud here opt towards a more traditional setup. 3 players towards mid here. It's the first time we've really seen Victor potentially in a position to pop flash out. Crashy should be able to feed him the information. With nothing there, it's Sassy spotted so deep it doesn't really tell them.
He heard the guy right there. He saw him ping it.
No, it doesn't. They didn't even know Aspas at this point, so it's not completely useless, obviously, but it really doesn't give you any of those finer details. Victor's still waiting. You can see there was still that moment of consideration. It's going to be Ye, though.
This is a curveball, though. To have Ye posted up
Rather
here.
than FNS, that's
yeah,
a big difference.
Yeah. And it's with the operator. He can dash away. FNS can reinforce that whole...
They're doing another whole split.
Actually, Victor in position to cut off the split. It's not going to come through, though. It's going to be the...
Stacey still has a drone though, so it's really if the drone can spot.
Cool, they've been able to really deal with the
no,
player like
did
FNS,
not.
who's been tucked in that corner. They've been, getting that crunch down just right. Here comes that pressure. Flash goes through. Victor, is it your job to handle this? Who's going to keep them safe here? 30 seconds. You got to make your move, Loud, because Ye's still there. Ye's found less. FNS gets traded, but Crash is waiting on that cross up. Ye's gone down. This is the crunch. That pinch in play. Victor. It's 17 seconds, Loud. Get on the side. Get that spot. Get Sassy. Keeps his life. And might have just kept hope alive. Marv now in the 1v3, but the
Wait, I feel like they're playing like overly passive there.
Be Loud's round. Position already considered.
Like he literally saw the guy's bullets whizzing past. Like he saw the barrel of the dude. He could have just like peeked out slightly more and got the kill.
How did they manage?
I think it's like a little bit too passive.
Like I said, Victor holding on to basically denying the split from coming through.
Oh my god, eco again.
On stairs for like 15 seconds.
Wait, should I jinx it?
Burning away. That crossfire setup was beautiful. From
Surely
towards boxes.
the eco is unlosable,
Again,
right?
just give them a little pocket to play from, and they absolutely make it work.
Aspas is doing everything he can
Surely.
on his side as well. 22 kills already. Highlight performance for him in my mind.
Following up from the bind performance. Called it.
Very true.
To ride that wave, the momentum. Victor.
Victor, don't be doing lazy jump peeks here because Victor's going to find you. That's a rifle, and he's just going to get the hell away if he can. Run, boy, run. You got a free gun. And he's actually made it out scot-free. That's a fumble. And probably a frustrating one at that.
Yeah, again, posted up close contact. Different angle here. Does get cleared with the owl drone, though. Get away.
Oh,
Spam down
1
to 20
HP.
HP, but no kill.
I'm still alive, as is FNS. But again, these weapons, they shouldn't be as much of a threat, but they're
Look
looking
where
for a new
Marv's got
option.
to.
I'm curious about what Marv is up to here, because he can just keep himself tucked in that corner. He's got his trap now. They will note that obviously middle is open, right? There's always going to be that consideration.
And no TP available for him here. He's come down here again, doesn't want to give away a
That's a gun.
Actually, with a big flank onto
rifle
Victor.
gone. That's massive.
Oh, they're still going A.
That's a huge moment, but it is coming back towards that A side. It's kind of the double pump, right? So they've addressed that split.
Yeah, he wants it.
Oh.
Nah, Pancarda's not letting go of this round. He's right in between.
What?
30 seconds.
Play your life.
That's fine. FNS, no
Surely
way!
not.
No
Headshot as
way!
well.
How is this a 2v2? This was a formality.
He got 2 kills. He could push towards A.
Big HP advantage though. Crash is down to 34. Marv does have the light shield.
Now they have.
to still
Oh, actually, no.
Crash
He's
to
not
get
gonna
the
go
upgrade.
gun.
He's got
Grab the
Vandal
gun.
going.
This feels so unnerving. They need to spot some of these players out, and he gets no information for this. They're going in blind. Marv trying to clear through, pulling the attention towards him. Can Marv clear any of this? He has no idea where these players are, and none of so much damage! Oh, damn! Aspas is down to 40! The form! Oh, he couldn't have the shot. Marv is out of it. 34 HP for Crashy.
11-11.
We're tied up. Loud aren't done yet. There is still a chance for them here.
The awareness from Crashes, again, it's by the process
Double
of
up.
elimination. Finds so much damage there, unfortunately. I mean, if Marv...
Holy shit, I almost jinxed it, man.
Recon, there's a chance he finds
I
that
almost
open
jinxed
angle.
it.
Again, not waiting for the ping, but knowing that Aspas is going to look to
Dude, right
destroy
here,
that.
when you
Marv
got this
has a window
kill,
of opportunity to isolate
I feel
that
like he
kill,
should
but
just push towards the guns and secure it.
Stars did not align.
Oh, the dart missed.
Seeing
That's
the
what
same
happened.
buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is the all-in
Optic
round, huh?
are invested here.
And Loud have been stepping up, and Aspas just unleashing straight away. He's going to cut through mid. We've got the double operator coming out, and look who's on the other side. It's going to be Victor, but only for a second.
Gosh.
Aspas is just slicing them to pieces. FNS, you want some? Get some. Denies Aspas, pops the ult, and shuts down the site.
No, Punch of Fury actually to try and force FNS out of position here. No
Did
tag
he
come
punish?
through, but actually...
Oh, FNS
Sadak
did
in
not
a
get
perfect
tagged.
position. He doesn't find a kill.
God, FNS is still alive. I don't know how, but Marks connect towards less. And now Pancarda finds one back. Sadak as well responds, but FNS is still alive.
Oh my god.
In the end, Sadak the hero. And now Yay.
But Yay the hero?
What's he gonna do? The flash comes in. Can he stay alive for a couple more seconds? No, Sadak! What a moment to find form, putting Loud to 12 and keeping their hope alive in this tournament.
Optic look to dig their heels.
Oh my
in
god,
with
their
double
money is
operator, but
fucked.
the pace shift from Loud.
What a read. What a time to do it.
Beautiful
Wait,
stuff.
they don't have that great
Aspas
weapons.
Again, paving the way for Loud in some of these rounds.
Oh, that's what
Sadak
happened.
landed shots like that. The confidence.
God tier.
It's a 2v1. He's fully swinging double doors versus Yay
Of all
with an
people.
operator.
Nah, this flash is fine. Don't
Nah,
worry,
it's
I'm
all
off.
good. Yeah.
He's on it.
That's the one the coach is just sweating
Yeah.
watching. Like,
You want to play?
We'll
Let's
talk about it later. 12 to 11, we go back in. Loud do have the round advantage, but Optic are going walkabout. Sassy's already dealt with one, but they didn't expect the bomb. Yay! He's still fighting. They
He has
took
his
him down.
knives.
He's got his ult as well. Hunter's Fury going to come on down. They spotted enough to send this. No tags, I don't see enough from it. Sassy's left on 20 HP. This could be OT.
it's a 3v4.
How is this a 3v4? They've lost Sadak and they've lost Aspas, the two critical
That was,
players.
I found that so interesting. Like, they just decided to
Shields
eagle
here
peek
for
into
Optic.
shop.
Sassy, Les, and Pancarda. Tour de force
That's
available.
like a
Les
big
will
balls
have the
play.
Viper's bit with the plant or a kill. Yay, looking to deny that.
Oh
Pancarda
my
for
gosh.
Stunning shot to bring this back down to a 3v3. It looks like they still want to continue towards the safe
I'm gonna
side.
start biting my nails.
Start to linger around. Here comes the cross. Pancarda gonna get there first. Take a little bit of safety. Victor on the other side. Playing back by Yellow. Two players here, Marv and Victor. High flash doesn't find much. Oh, Victor finds Pancarda! And now the two on the side. And now make it one! It's all on less in a 1v3 to try and deny this.
Dude!
We've seen him!
Oh my
He
god!
catches him!
All the
defuse
timings.
comes in, and of course, we are going all the way.
You have got to be kidding me. It's so back and forth. Optic to be the ones
How?
to be decisive
How?
here in
that
this round.
There's no right in that round with that purchase coming in. Somehow they get Aspas, somehow they get Sadak down.
Les as well. I gotta say it.
Dude, he
retrieve
like
the ult,
pulled.
He has to use
What?
the
I'm
Viper's
like
bit
confused
early
sometimes.
there.
I agree.
Early. Because he knows what the bigger picture
The fact,
is.
I just am
Sassy
surprised he
dies,
died
I mean, he's so
with his
squished,
gun
that
out.
shot down
Like
wasn't
he
even-
changed his
didn't even
gun or
look
some
close.
shit.
No,
I
they
don't know
still
what
found the
happened.
kill.
12-12.
I need this.
Good God.
I can't take this. And just so you know at home, Loud have hit the timeout button. They need to be ready for this next half.
That's a tilter. That's if you're watching that
I'm in
from
pieces.
the top-down view, you're
I'm
like...
in pieces. I'm broken after that.
It goes to a 3v5, then it goes to a 3v2.
No, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be like that. 12-12. And this is what it's all about, ladies and gents. Everyone tuning in. The next couple of moments that these two teams make. Loud wins it, we carry on. We move ahead. It all spirals from there and all becomes possible. Optic shut it down now. 2 rounds to define. So much on the line between these two.
What have Loud got left? That's the question. I'm asking it here on Breeze.
Right here.
Didn't expect that sentence to be happening.
Nope.
Did not expect it. Okay, Optic going to be coming back in on the attacking side and Loud on the defending side. And I think this was the one that shocked us, that Optic looked so good.
100k viewers? Shit. I actually think that's my highest peak.
Loud are going to switch things up towards... Look at the fancy. Triple walk towards Tube potentially. Or at least the Dark going to open things up. It's actually the knife sent through here. Optic will have a little bit of space to play with in mid. To see what the end goal is here.
Imagine he just drops down. Oh, that would have been like actually psycho. That would have worked probably.
Not spotted on top of the pillar though. He's got his TP back to safety. Back towards new box. Optic, like I said, they have so much space to work with here, and
Enemy mark.
Out seemingly unaware of just how dire things are in mid.
I'm worried about... Surely Pancada
Wait.
What spotted?
Surely they've realized there's a problem, right?
I think the drone spotted the TP, so they knew he was up there.
Oh, that's devastating, losing on him so early. And that's pulled rotations. There's still 50 seconds to play with here. Optic
There's
have
still
the upper
going to
hand
be.
in this round. And it looks like they want
Will
to
Les be caught off on the rotate?
Les caught in no man's land. He's down! And Optic have got the keys to the castle now. Spike can go completely uncontested at this point. No one can stop that.
Will be open. A 3v5. Aspas, Sassy, and Sadak have to find.
They have to
something.
clear this
Victor
corner,
posted up.
or else
Looking
that's...
to punish this.
You're going to hard clear this corner. No, not like that.
No
not
chance.
at all. Spray's got a little astray.
Is that the
Aspas
second
gonna
time
catch
that's
it,
happened?
But Marv, the safe pair of hands, finds Sadak towards CT and going to readdress that middle problem. As Ye's by his side as well. It's not, you're never fighting alone if you're an Optic. It's all together here. Sassy has at least got mobbed, but a 1v3. Sassy, the guy's good, but I don't know if he's this good right now. He's desperately trying, though, with everything he has. But time is becoming a problem. As the clock begins to rot, Sassy has to just try and do something. And Optic swing together. It's 13. Found for Optic.
And that's concerning, because Optic looked so comfortable in some of these.
Oh wait, his
defensive rounds here.
TP, dude,
Again,
his
like I said,
TP was
it's just
sitting up there on the
such a
far
minute
right.
detail.
So if someone's peeking from mid, they're
TP
automatically
is
just gonna auto aim up
top
there. I was wondering
pillar.
why they were aiming up there.
And all that space, no pressure, allows Optic to just walk up.
No, the
Literally
TP
shift,
placement
walk,
was a little
and
bit
clear
troll.
that angle. Optic actually gonna
If you
call
want
the
to,
timeout here.
oh shit, well I'll show it in a
Let
second.
that round breathe a little bit. And actually allow the pressure to build for Loud.
Nasty timeout to be calling at this point. Staring down a barrel of a gun.
No, it wasn't just spotted by the
now.
drone, it was spotted by Marv.
Optic just go
Marv was literally staring at the
I mean,
TP
we saw the
with how like aggressive he
aggression
was.
towards A main last time, which was, I'll be honest, the first time we saw the scene, we've seen him switch up this A site hold a couple of times, but it's never been they've not been there to kind of greet or pressure the orb. What do we see here from Optic? Series point here on Breeze.
Full creative
Where we
freedom.
shouldn't be.
No.
Where we should not be.
This was the rabbit hole, right? Like, how far down does it go? And we are here just full on embracing
If you want to
the
play on
madness.
top of this, you have to put your
The
TP
scenes,
right here.
the depth
Because
in
if
which
people come up
Optic
from
have
elbow,
somehow
they
pulled
will
us to
see
it
the
loud.
TP first,
Resilient,
and they'll
sure,
just
but now
pre-aim
put
you.
in this
Whereas you put it here,
position,
like people
one
here can't really see.
round
Even if
to
someone
define it.
peeking this, they would still be able to like clip the TP.
Let's see what they've got.
Yay again to be the solo anchor towards B site here. Loud stacked up. Aspas desperate here to find some control early towards bottom mid.
I don't know. Optic's been closing out the OTs
You have to find the angle
recent
here.
times.
Optic kind of tucked in towards A site. Crash is just considering picking up the slack towards Tube, but we'll now re-explore mid with the Owl drone. As Loud are actually starting to drift towards B. Nothing noted here. So Ye,
Does Crashy's
he's got to
find
deliver.
support? I mean, it is still Ye.
Ye's alone on
Hold
B
back potentially 4
with the operator.
players.
They have drones still.
Mid. Same then gets to be said about potentially Crashies.
I think their best bet is actually
Slain.
droning through B right here.
The blank canvas.
Like if they have that read right now, then
Desire.
So Victor
Pretty
just
solid
got
chance.
his knife back. And it's only going to find one member on the back of it. Crashy's actually suppressed here. That's going to hit the gas.
He ran through it.
He's pushing it. Ye's in danger, but Crashies has his back. Gonna find Sadak, put him to bed.
Ye needs
As
one.
Ye's
If
still
Ye
trying
gets
to
one,
play
that's
his life.
huge.
Keep himself in this. He knows he's surrounded.
30
what
seconds
can you
left.
do now? Surely you're cooked. Surely you're done for. Surely
He legged
you're-
him.
Still stands only for a moment. Good trade for Victor. And now 3 for Loud. That is all that remains. Oh, damage on Sassy! Denial! Crashies! He's doing damage!
2-on-2.
And now a 2v2. Aspas and Pancada still
Oh
standing.
my God,
Still
full blind.
fighting, giving it everything they have. And now Marved.
You want
your
to
moment
play? Let's play.
In a 1v2 spot.
Oh my
The
God.
first denied on the second. Loud still alive.
They flipped that one back in their favor.
Picking.
Somehow. Again, Crash is desperate to find some sort of comfort for Ye. To put him in a position to find something with the operator. Then finds the shock dart kill. On to Sassy, preventing
I
that
thought it was
plant
done.
coming. I thought it was done.
That
It was
shock
wraps
dart-
at that point.
Not to
I
be.
mean, especially with less being removed there, they have nothing to cut off any of these sight lines.
And Pancada like pushing out like that. That's kind of like no man's land he's taking that fight in. So of course we go.
What a
again.
match this is right now.
13-13. These two teams so hard to define between the two of them. Optic doing things in maps that they just shouldn't. Showing that diligence and Loud and willing to
Oh,
lose.
that trip's gonna. I don't think that trip's gonna get spotted.
Not backing down just yet.
I don't think he saw that.
Marv actually.
Dude, that trip right there is
the only one
annoying.
For Optic this time around. to
Oh,
fall
he
through
saw it.
Towards top mid. Dealing with the
That
trap.
just has
That's actually
all
gonna
of
fall.
A main control
Or
though.
at least keep Loud with this 3-man.
The question is when
it,
if Ye's going to reclear this, is he going to reclear the gem?
This is a lot of information just on the back of Aspas's position.
But it could all turn on a dime. I mean, I'm just wondering if EA even considers it. Like, when's that timing, that internal clock's
Sadak-
hit? I don't think it does.
Sadak can't fall in this position again. He's
No.
been isolated here previously.
I was a little worried that they might dip for that double door, or like, you know, the mid door kind of push. Not the case. Does look like B hits coming in, so this should actually.
Molly's
going to
stop the hold for or stop the
place
push for a
this.
second.
Well, somewhat the right rotations. The only issue to me is that Ye could maybe cut off rotations en route. Or do they hit the pump
I was
back
going to
towards
say,
A?
Optic have been so...
I feel like Loud on defense, they should just get like an op out.
There might have just been enough. Look at where Ye is on the door.
Sadak and Aspas need to hold this down. There is a time limit on this. They need help, but they need it now. Les finds Marv, but FNS quickly removes Sadak from the site. Spike to come in, but do they note this player? Aspas now gets seen, doesn't get handled. He's still a threat in the back lines.
Not a lot of damage either.
No, absolutely not, and Ye gonna try and readdress the problem towards shoot. Sassy on the drive-by!
The run shot.
Ever. Victor now paranoid about it, and rightly so. Problem signed him out. Optic looking a little surrounded with only 3 of them alive. Les and Sassy trying to play through on those double doors together, but you can see the crossfire being trying to be constructed. FNS denies Aspas. And now Crash is actually a
Viper's
decent
Pit.
spot to catch this cross, and you're right, the Viper's Pit! They've suddenly got a new way to defend this. Crash is just trying to play the time, try and buy a little bit of moment here. And FNS, how are you still doing this?
It's too late.
No way!
Oh, FNS!
Unbelievable scenes! The Kingmaker himself does it all himself. Pancada just has to sit back and watch. Optic strike first again.
Wow, what a hold. They're able to literally hold Loud out of that site for so long. By the time Aspas actually re-aggresses, it's all but done. It's all but done for Loud. It takes them an eternity to get back here.
Yeah,
And the Viper's Pit coming through to seal the deal. What a huge round from FNS. in the 11th hour here for Optic.
I'm trying to watch the gameplay trailer now.
He heard the call and he replied.
My heart can't take this.
And one more round again. We go again. And Loud last time were able to dig deep enough. They have to do it again. They still have to keep finding that next step. Tested. Round after round. What's the option now?
Yeah, dude, like my heart's like increased heart rate.
Great, any sort of aggression, but Ye hasn't been drifting out here. He's been hard anchoring with that operator. And
Couldn't even imagine how it feels in the match right now.
Bodies towards A so quickly in some of these defensive rounds. It's looking as if that is the end goal here for Loud once again.
Enemy tag.
Operator
Oh,
noted,
they see one up.
not really going to tell Loud too much.
No, not a great deal.
Other than don't hit B.
Sure. I think that's a valid call.
Toxin screen down.
And as for Optic, though, got to be aware that the Wolves are at the door. Big jump spot there for FNS. He's seen a lot, and they've got to know what's coming their way. Marv to strike first towards Selak. And actually, Victor tries to play a little ahead of it, but Aspas already on the site. And now you can see the crunch through middle. Pancada, perfect timing. And now
He's gonna try to TP away.
Keep alive. Crashies, Yay, Marv. Anything up the sleeve, any more tricks to pull out. Jay starts to address the site. First fight found for Crashies. Quick turn, didn't note anyone towards double door. Yay! No way!
Oh my gosh.
Well.
They need a miracle.
Pancada.
I don't think it's happening.
Life in your hands. Optic on the verge, and it's all but
Wow.
over, it's all but
GG.
done. Optic Gaming build their legacy brick by brick. The green wall of Optic make Rekyjvik their own.
What a performance here. Flipping Breeze, which
Unreal.
everyone said when they saw this veto, that was Loud's chance to turn this back in their favor. Rising to the occasion. Every member of this team,
100%.
every single member of this team, it looked fantastic today. Aspas gave it his heart. Gave it his heart and soul in this last map. Optic still come out top.
You can't take it away from
Yeah,
some
dude,
players.
Iceland has the NA buff.
For
That's what it is.
But the depth in which we saw Optic go to was something none of us would have expected. Boys on the screen there, fighting with everything, all that heart, all that will, all that drive. The lower bracket run, Mike.
Yep. and to
You
come
don't
back,
see it. You do not see that often.
Like I said, Optic don't lose twice.
Closer.
And they prove it here, a
It's closer to
clean
NA.
sweep in the grand finals.
Geographically,
Just
Iceland is
incredible
closer
stuff from
to
these guys. Yay,
to
LDS
NA
got
than
himself, man,
Berlin.
The surgical precision this
That's what
event
it is.
being the tip of the spear and the backline for Optic. Victor, who's turned a new leaf for this event. I mean,
Then
we're talking
Berlin
about
is to
randomized.
NA.
What a performance from him. The second coming of Victor almost. Able to be the catalyst for so many of Optic and their pace changes.
Absolutely, and again, everything we've seen from Optic throughout this tournament has been just illuminating. We saw glimpses of this in the past. They got denied by Mech. It was kind of a crushing defeat. I thought that was going to haunt them genuinely. I was a bit worried getting towards the finals, those deep runs in tournaments. That could have been another issue.
Oh,
They
dude,
proved
I
me
wonder
wrong. They proved
when they're gonna
everyone
show
wrong.
the.
A 3-0 final. Wow.
I didn't think we'd be saying this. I said this either goes the distance